Curveball. Ah, there's always a curveball. What a curveball the coach throwing for women. What a curveball. It's not difficult. You have a winning team. The question is, why change a winning team? Why? So welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. This is an unfiltered, raw reaction. No editing, no nothing. Straight after a match. I normally like to take a little time to make you reflect on the game, so make you come a little bit more conscious. So, because at this moment, there's a lot of anger in my mind. So, me realize why a lot of persons don't do instant match reaction. Because of the anger in my mind, I go try my best to be as calm as possible and relay the information as calm as possible and not make frustration overshadow the analysis or the review of the game. So thank you very much, people, for tuning in. Thank you very much again, as always, for the continued support. Please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. Jamaica won, Trinidad won. Trinidad won, Jamaica won. First of all, I knew that it was going to be a tough game. It was definitely going to be a tough game. Trinidad are fighting for something. They have a chance and they will not allow that chance to slip away. They will just not. If it's a 1% chance, you're going to try and die for that percentage, as minimal as it is. I have to say, they were brilliant. They were exceptional on the day. And it was just unfortunate. Really good goal from Cephas. Unfortunate for them to go one goal behind, based off the dominance that they had, based off the control that they had on the game, based on how they had us on the back foot. On the other hand, just how the coach set up the team, you would realize the mindset of the players going at the team, not the game with. Let's nick a point and head out. So basically, I would think that we get the desired result and then come back at home and try to get something from Curacao. Curacao really put Bermuda to the sword. Really put Bermuda to the sword. 7-0. They know the task we have at hand on the final day. Now, let's just get into the statistics before we get into the opinions and the perspective and how the game panned out. I'm going to go into statistics. This is the first half. I'm going to give you the statistics according to each half, not just one half, and then it's the next half. I'm going to give it not just the whole entire half. So, first half, Trinidad 60% possession, Jamaica 40. 5 shots for Trinidad, Jamaica 2. 3 shots on target for Trinidad, Jamaica 0. Big chances created for Trinidad, 1, Jamaica 0. So right there and then, the intent is clear. Second half, Trinidad, 64% possession, Jamaica 36. Just the possession alone can tell us we are struggling. We are baffled. We really are baffled. Total shots for Trinidad, 12, Jamaica 4. Shots on target, 3, Jamaica 1. And that was actually the goal that we scored. Big chances created for Trinidad, 2 in that game. Overall, in totality, Trinidad 62% possession, Jamaica 38. Trinidad 17 shots, Jamaica 6. Shots on target for Jamaica and for Trinidad 6. Shots on target for Trinidad 1. My apologies. Shots on target for Trinidad 6, shots on target for Jamaica 1. Big chances created, Trinidad 3, Jamaica 0. The statistics alone tells its own independent story. Let's go into the match discussion now. What happened? From the start of the game, we're under pressure. Trinidad consistently have more possession of the ball, playing through the thirds very, very easily, dominating the ball, pushing us back. We have one main outlet from the start of the first half to the end. One danger threat in the team, and that was Ronaldo Cephas. I thought overall he had a good game. First half, a major issue in the 31st minute, 30th minute, Damian Lowe, striker, go down the right hand side. Not Damian Lowe, Richard King, striker, go down the right hand side, literally twist him to pieces, wrap him up like a Rizzler, wrap him up like a 150 bag, and he had to come off the pitch. Unfortunately, that kind of make the defensive aspect. No, fun enough, me not even touch on the starting 11. Curve ball again. Mason Woolgate right back. Roman Burrell striker. Bobby Reed defensive midfield. Curve ball, the coach will give it. Demargre on the right hand side, which we haven't seen in a long while. Nevertheless, we still expect a good performance from the team. But we saw, based on the fact they went to 3 centre backs in a defensive position, even though Woolgate can play in the right back position, you know that he's going for more defensive solidity how the game panned out. But it's difficult. And you say funny, he did come out in an article and say Shaman Nicholson, the best striker in Night Caribbean, but yet still didn't play Nicholson. I do believe though that Burrell had a fairly decent game. Basically just worked. I'm not even sure if he had a shot. Let me see. I don't remember if he had a shot. He had an assist. No, he didn't have any shot, but he did have the assist, which led to Cephas' goal. So tough one. Anyways, better yet, let's continue. I thought that Woolgate had a poor game. Not the best game from Woolgate. Pinnacle's okay. Think an alright game from Reggae. Didn't get beaten, but quite so often. He had a lot of support from Cephas, so Blade never get exposed away. I do believe that Woolgate got exposed because he didn't get a lot of defensive work from Demarai Gray. So most of the time, Woolgate was left by himself, and the winger would have ripped him to pieces. One point, winger run past him, flick him, run past the go collect the ball, flick him, and then created a dangerous opportunity. But first half was really, really poor for Jamaica. I thought Trinidad had the game. They want something from the game. They look good. We could have played a lot better. The coach went with the defensive mindset. Coach, and based off that defensive mindset, the players fall in that defensive mindset. And for that just would have fallen that lackluster type of play where we defend back against the wall for too long. And yes, you will score in a game like that, but eventually they will also find a goal. First half ended. All the major thing happening in the first half was actually Richard King coming off and Damian Lowe coming on. And I think Damian Lowe acquitted himself fairly decent. In the second half though, we did score a goal, quote unquote. They claimed that it was offside. From my perspective, I don't think that the check and the review was long enough to be definitely clear that there was offside. From what I saw, just to make it remember said this is a raw reaction. It didn't look offside to me. It can be, just saying from the raw perspective, it didn't necessarily look offside. But move on from there. Cephas continued. Oh no, that happened in the first half. My apologies. That happened in the first half. Cephas continued to look the more dangerous outlet until in the second half on the 58th minute. Cephas find the goal, breakaway, ball pass him left hand side. Cephas breakaway, get past his man, sit down the defender on his backside and put the ball up. Brilliant, really, really good finish from Ronaldo Seaford, and Jamaica was leading. Now, 66 minutes, the coach said to take off Seaford, the most dangerous player upon the pitch for us. The coach decided to take off Seaford. Why? No, a lot of persons are saying Mr. Seaford was tired. Yes, everybody, almost everybody on the pitch said, they might run from the game start. For me, I would still leave on Seaford. Brings at least a little bit more out of him. Because at that moment in the game was stretched and the space are opened up. Which means that those are the time, that is the particular time when Seaford started to strike. Even though in the first half he was getting space in behind, he was getting a lot of freedom. But that moment when he came off, during that little phase of period after he scored, the game was opened up so and was there for the taking. But the coach made a change. Seaford and Gray came off. I thought at that moment he would have pulled probably Gray and Burrell. Burrell also looked tired. But Ruspa and Dujan Richards and Tyrese came on. And they acquitted themselves fairly well. Nothing special per se. But we started to grind out the game. Back to the grinding. And we were just being battered. Left, right, and center. We were totally battered. Until Trinidad find their goal through Mikel Moreno. I honestly believe that Ethan Pinnock should have done significantly better in that situation. That ball get past him just way too easy. And then out of nowhere, Messi Rico and just fly past. I said, how would that? When I see man fly past me, I said, how would that? Anyways, Molina find equalizer in the 85th minute, and we still end up in that grinding mode. Even for most of the game, we just Trinidad just a box like what them little brother. And that shouldn't be the case. We have too much quality players on the pitch to be playing like that. Actually, to be sitting back like that. I totally agree. This is a conversation right through watch along we were having, and I agree. But if you look at what the coach is trying to do, tough place to go, grind out a result. And that's the reason I start the video like that. Maybe a 1-1 or a draw is what the coach I expect. Just grind out the result. I guess when he went 1-0 up, he probably thought, say, at least me get something now. Let me try and secure it by bringing on some more defensive-minded players. Fresh legs up front and some more defensive-minded players. Tough to take. Now, it's all left onto match day. The last match day where we face Curacao, and they look to be in fine form going to that game. Let's see how they want to pan out. Anyways, disappointing day in the office. Very, very disappointing day. Let's up to next week Tuesday at the office for us to get the job done. Bring on the people and come. Bring on the pack cover. Come out with the turnout, because it's going to be needed. MG Sports people. God bless. Oh, disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Boom. Outside.